welcome back to another New Hope of Each Day. My name is Brenda Thor, and we are going to have a devotion today about the topic of the Lord's care. And today, this is going to come from 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7. And it reads, "Cast all your anxiety to him because he cares for you." And before we jump into our devotion today, I just wanted to introduce you guys to a special guest.
Hey everyone, my name is Teng, and we are going to get married in 2 weeks. And so Brenda decided to bring me on, and we can dive into this devotion together. So yep, I can talk a little bit about 1 Peter and set the context and the authorial intent. So the author is Apostle Peter. And during this time, a lot of the believers were facing exile, which pretty much means that a lot of the believers weren't together anymore in a single location. A lot of people have been moving out, and fortunately or unfortunately, they were being persecuted, not because they were doing the wrong thing, but because they were doing the right thing. So a big theme that we see in Peter is righteousness. And even though that people aren't together anymore, Peter is basically encouraging for his audience, the Christian believers who are dispersed. He's encouraging them to live out righteously. He's not only encouraging them to live out righteously, but he also encourages them, like we saw in this passage, to cast their anxieties onto the Lord. So in the passage specifically, he is speaking to elders, because as elders of a church and the older Christian believers, the weight is on them because they are the ones who are mature in the faith, and they see a lot of these new believers going through persecution, again, for not the things that they did wrong, but the things that they're doing right. And so Peter is encouraging them to say, hey, we know it's stressful, but cast all your anxieties to the Lord. And so today we're going to learn quickly about the Lord's care. And so what we want for you to know is that the Lord cares for you. And how does he care for you? Well, he listens to your anxiety. So the Lord cares for us by listening to our anxiety. And so that's what we see in the text. And so really quickly here, just wanted to give everyone a quick illustration of what we are going through, and then we can help apply it to you, and hopefully it will be able to convey to y'all as well. And so in our life, we have been getting, I guess we've been busy. I'll just put it that way. We've been very busy with wedding planning, and we've had a lot of curveballs thrown at us. We have COVID-19, plans changing for our wedding, and probably the most anxious thing we're anxious about right now is the weather on our wedding day. And we are reminded again from this passage, even though we aren't elders specifically, but the principle behind what Apostle Peter is telling the elders is that we should be casting our anxieties to the Lord. And so that is something that we are trying our best to live out. And that's why this verse specifically impacts us and encourages us a lot, because curveball after curveball, we are casting our anxieties and our worries to the Lord, because he listens to us. And we know that we submit to his will, and we know that will bring him glory in the end. And so I just wanted to help extend it, not just from our life, but we wanted to help extend and help apply that particular verse and principle to your life. And so we don't know what each and every single one of you are going through, but whenever you take a verse like this and read it, whenever you read the words, cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. We don't know you all, but we know one thing is for sure. It's that everyone has anxiety. Whether it be, am I going to graduate college? Did I fail my younger sibling? am I successful? Am I being faithful to the Lord? Anything of that sort. All your anxiety, we encourage you to continuously and to always bring it to the Lord. Not because He hates you, not because He forces you, but because He cares for you. And so that's one element of the Lord's care for us. So we wanted to encourage you with that today. We hope that the word from 1 Peter 5:7 would encourage you and bless your day.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Goodbye to everybody, and we hope to see you guys on the next New Hope Each Day. Bye.